I can tell you, 12 years on after the definition of marriage was changed in Canada, there have been many consequential changes that no one foresaw at the time.
I've had more and more people come up to me in the last few weeks and say, I didn't realise that if we change the Marriage Act, we will give governments a permission slip to force radical gender and sex theories through to our children.
Almost immediately after same-sex marriage was legalized in Canada, they began to change the curriculum in schools. You know, materials relating to human sexuality and same-sex marriage were to permeate the entire curriculum, all subjects, all grade levels.
Should the laws be changed to allow same-sex couples to marry? That's the one question. Everything else that's being run is a furphy.
We're talking about 12-year-old kids learning about anal sex. And this is common, this is not a rare thing. I'm not an outlier. This is now in the curriculum documents.
When we take out male and female from the wedding registry, it won't be too long before the concept of boys and girls goes from the classroom too.
Your child comes to our state school and we persuade him or her to be in doubt about his or her own sexual orientation or even his or her own sex. Well, we will help this child make their transition. And you will have no right to interfere or even to know that this is happening unless the child chooses to tell you.
Parents should never feel like they don't have a say in the person that they would do anything in the world to protect.
The question's very simple. It's, do you think two members of the same sex should be allowed to marry, should be able to share in the institution of marriage? That's what the question is.
It's about one question.
This really is about the particular question.
This is about one thing and one thing only.
Same-sex marriage will mean the eradication of the terms mother and father. We recently had a bill passed into law in Ontario. It was called the All Families Are Equal Act. Bill 28 became law. And what that did was strike out quite deliberately the terms mother and father from law and create also conditions in the province of Ontario where you can have up to 4 legal parents.
The power of the state is hugely enhanced. Hence the question, asked by our own Chief Justice, who owns the children?
But it's okay. It's okay because they tell us to trust them. Trust them. Trust them. Put your faith in a politician. That is what they are asking us to do.
Australians can trust us